Good day, everybody. It is I, Jesse Jammy, your virtual resident of the internet, and today we are back here with more Ace Attorney. Sorry, just a little bit of sweat off me. Yeah, so we're back here with more Ace Attorney. Last time we were playing the fifth case of the second investigations game. And bro, let me tell you, this is gonna be a long one. I can tell already. Fucking shit, Dave. Oh, that is really unfortunate to hear. Well, I hope the next day's better for you then. Oh, I hope the next day's better for you then. Anyway, what happened last time? Sorry, it's been like a week since the last played. So that kid that was in the movie set, we found out is in fact Gavel's son, Judge Gavel. And we have to try and go find him because Judge Gavel is being blackmailed. It's only 4:48. Oh, I forgot. It's like, oh, I forgot. It's like, yeah. Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that. Oh. Anyway, Judge Gavel has been being blackmailed to give Fifi Lagarde, who was the culprit of the was it the second case? Yes. Anyway, for some reason, the person that kidnapped her son, once Fifi Lagarde found not guilty, so. We found that out. We made promise to Gavel that we would potentially find that we will find her son and try to find the evidence that was lost. Anyway, so we follow the clues, and it leads us back to who else but Excelsior's Winner's house. And after some investigating, we find someone who was kidnapped, but it wasn't Gavel's son. It was Eustace. Eustace got kidnapped to his own home somehow. Anyway, after some messing around, we found out what happened. Right, was Excelsius had hired some goons to kidnap Gavel's son to get Fifi the not guilty verdict. However, the goons were fucking idiots and kidnapped his own son instead. Anyway, so then that begs the question, well, where's Gavel's son? Well, turns out, so you know how Shelly the Killer's been saying there's been like someone behind the scenes playing the strings? Well, we finally managed to get in contact. Well, they finally contacted us and said that they have Gavel's son, that we will never find it. Well, I will never find them. Ignore the fact I just referred to a kid as it. Anyway, we found out they had a bug. They put a bug on us in case pin. So yeah, and I already have a theory as to who this fuck that kid. I mean, he was acting a bit, yeah, metaphorically. Yes, but it's very important in this day and age to add the metaphorically at the end of a sentence like that. But anyway, I already have a potential inkling, a suspicion as to who this mysterious person pulling the strings behind the scenes could be. But we'll get into that once we play. But yeah, kind of just want to head straight into the game because I'll be honest, like. Actually, no, I did do quite a lot today, but it's like stuff that doesn't really need that much talking about. So, I had an online interview today for a job, so hopefully something will come of that. I also cleaned my room. a bit. It's not a full-on clean. I still need to do things like vacuum the floors, find place for like stuff and wash clothes and bed sheets and all that stuff. But I got like most of the rubbish stuff out of the way. And then I went to the gym, yeah. The guy behind the strings is our long-lost boyfriend. He just wanted to give us some work since it's been a try few months. Phoenix. Ugh. Well, it can't be helped. Phoenix just loves Edgeruff that much, you know? And Phoenix knows Edgeruff likes a good challenge. Oh my god, anyway. Okay, yeah, so, my theory, she's the mastermind behind everything. She's the mastermind behind everything. Surprised that hasn't been a case yet to your knowledge. What, that Phoenix made something up for Edgeworth? I mean, like, Phoenix might love Edgeworth, but he's not about to commit crimes for him. Oh my god. How about that? They'll help him, they'll owe me, and you'll have made a giant leap closer to solving the case. Yeah, because you're behind everything. I just fucking know it. Someone create crimes for the sake of... Oh, right. Honestly, yeah, like... Actually, you know what? That would have been like that actually sounds like something that would have been in like the Great Ace Attorney. That actually sounds like something that could have been in the Great Ace Attorney or something. Oh yeah, and the reason why I suspect her is because Kay yelled into like the bug before destroying it, and apparently she jumped or fell or like she got shocked somehow, so that's why I'm suspecting her. Closer? Sure, if I closer me, you'll end up going after completely wrong kidnap victim. She must have barely looked at this photo at all. Not only that, but yeah, but that's another thing. She led us down the completely wrong path. Like, I know this. Like, you really think a photographer is just gonna take a simple glance at a photo and not take it's gonna take more. You think a photographer's gonna take more than a glance at a photo and present it to them, especially one that's like dedicated to finding scoops and such. Can't say anything because when reading about uses, you learn to the ultimate. Okay. I don't know. Either she's the ultimate bad guy or she's like working for them. Oh, really? Yeah, I thought I'd been giving y'all the tip of the century. My bad. It's not your fault. It's ours for putting trust in unreliable sources. It's not our fault. Sorry, it's not your fault. It's ours for putting our trust in you. We'll just have to learn not to do that again. Hey, that ain't nice. I could give y'all no tips at all, you know? And I won't. No, if y'all gonna be like that. Fine, maybe just this one. I think it's got a real scoop for y'all this time. Also, I kind of forgot to do my vocal warm-up, so my throat's probably gonna be dead by the end of this. It's Francisca, which is why she's in any of the other games. Imagine that ends up being the twist. I mean, in all fairness, now that I think about it, the reason why, like, the other prosecutors, like, from, like, the original trilogy don't show up is because, well, they're kind of behind bars, so I mean... I'm just saying. A real scoop, No, this should be because... Fine, I'm not expecting much, but you got my attention. What is this scoop? Proof, that's what. Proof that Tyrannosaurus really is real. Alright, okay, we're leaving. Wait. I ain't lying, I swear. Shows hard to believe, but it's true. We don't have time for this, but... we also don't have much else going on, I suppose. In fact, we only have like 1 hour to find his kids. Proof? What kind of proof? Did you capture something on the tape recorder, perhaps? Ooh, yeah, good, Raffles. Sharper than a gosh dang tack. Sorry. I captured the sound of big old beastie breathing fire that I captured. Oh yeah, also, sorry, I just remembered, but I got some of the stickers I got off Kai last year and I put them in the back of my tablet. I put them at the back of my tablets. I'm not gonna say which ones because I kind of don't want to accidentally end up like doxing myself somehow. But that is something I did. I was hoping for something a little better than that. Hey, don't make that face, dang it! I ain't lying. Listen for yourself and tell me it ain't true. Alright, ready? It's fire breathing time, dang nabbit. There. Oh, well?
Kinda hard to tell. Tell over all the shouting, but could have been something breathing fire, right?
And tell me, Miss Lloyd, did you see this fire-breathing something with your own eyes? Well, not exactly with my eyes as much. Being as how I wasn't precisely close by when it happened. Surely the real tourist holes would be pretty hard to miss no matter how far away you're standing. Well, see, I was far away, but also recording via what you might call non-standard means. Would you mind explaining? Oh yeah, and also another thing I just remembered. You remember her jackets? And how you could flip it inside out and it'll look like a red raincoat? I'm just saying, she is suspicious as all fuck. Would you mind explaining what you mean by that? I really dug myself a hole here, huh? See, Ma could have rigged me up some wireless interceptor and hoping for a little scoop detecting. That's so sad. Poor insects. Not an insect, Kay. An intercept. She was listening out for radio signals. It would have allowed her to listen on any nearby transmissions. Me and the chief have been down. He had a big bill and sniffing around these last couple of days. Look at Miss Hart's tip about the underground auction, I assume. Which would mean that you've been listening in on other radio signals in the area too. Sure have. When I heard about the red raincoat, you immediately assumed her because of how prominent they... True. I actually forgot about that until, like, I kind of forgot about that whole thing until, like, we started this case. Sure have. Which is how I wound up hearing the most thunderous, ear-splitting noise you ever heard. A pounding of feet, electricity in the air. This was Tyrannosaurus at last. You made up everything except the roaring sound, didn't you? The long and short of it is that you didn't actually see anything, correct? Yeah, I only see things. Alrighty here. Anyhow, I kept listening until down the line comes. Your pal's that voice, hollering fit to beat the band. He's drop a coward. Why don't you come out and show yourself? Huh? Sure. Likely story. Likely story. Oh, apologies for that. I'm not sorry. Speak for yourself, Edruv. I got nothing to apologize for. I'm sure Kay didn't mean to bail you over the little outbursts. I assume it was as shocking as it was because you didn't hear it directly. It came through your headphones while you were listening to a signal from the bug, didn't it? What? Are you saying she planted it? Hey, come on now. I ain't into no bugging, just a little on intercepting's all. Would you mind if we borrowed the tape of what you recorded, Miss Lloyd? Gah! Do what you dang well, please. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth! Mr. Saint, Miss Berry. How's the search going? Did you find him? Not yet. Poor Sean. Sean? Oh, nothing. Just a slip of the tongue. I guess I still don't know about the kidnapping. We met. He did it. Imagine that ends up being a twist. he did it out of revenge for his brother, Knight. The brotherly bond he and Knight shared, it drove him to murder. We did manage to find Eustace, yes. You did? That's great. Thanks so much. Now maybe that won't arrest me again. If ask why, kind of lies, so it's because you've read about it. No, I'm assuming that's why you're lying. Like, I'm assuming everything you've been telling me so far has been just like a one big lie. You're amazing, Mr. Edgeworth. How did you find Mr. Prosecutor Winner? With some serious investigating magic, that's how. It was pure luck, actually, but... never mind. You didn't even need our help, huh? That's not true. Thanks so much for joining the search. Where did you look, by the way? Oh, this place a little way, called Sunshine Coliseum. Do you know it? Okay, so the big building, Sunshine Coliseum, Mornington Park, Days End Mall, Sundown Sanitation Plant, Dawn Street, Sunset Station, Dusk Street, Sunrise Hall, Daybreak Dump, and a Sunshine Harbor. These mean absolutely nothing to me. Oh, never mind. This place means everything to me. Sorry, I take that back. There's a whole bunch of people there for a big event. We thought it might be worth a look. You mean like a festival? Oh, that sounds fun. Wish I could have gone and checked it out. Oh yeah, it was super fun. There were food stands and fireworks.
Simone didn't like the crowds much, but...
Hey, you don't have to tell him that. Alright, it's decided. This case finally over, we're all going to the festival together. Ooh. Doesn't look like a place with magic. Oh my fucking god. I still can't fucking believe that's an actual like plot point. At least in the first game, in the first Apollo game. Oh my god. It's kind of lucky you found Prosecutor Winner so quickly. Lucky? In what way? We have to go practice soon for the show. We wouldn't have been much help longer anyway. I see. I'm sorry to kept you from your duties from the circus. Oh, no. It's nothing to worry about, really. We're glad to help. I'll do anything if it helps make sure they don't arrest me again. You really helped me out by finding him. I'm so relieved. Of course! I'm sorry. Just because they found him doesn't mean they'll find Warden Lagarde guilt. Of course. What? Okay. What? We do not incite panic amongst the general populace. It is our duty to make sure no one panics. You mean that might still put me back in jail? No. I can't go back. I can't. Come on, Kay. Do you really have to torment the poor boy?
Me and my friends went out looking. But you beat us to it. No fair.
Her friends? I guess she means her animals. This is the first public performance of your new show, correct?
Yep, it sure is. We practiced so hard for this one.
We? So Mr. Singh will be performing too?
Of course. He practiced harder than anybody. Even he spent the whole time saying no. Even if he did spend the whole time saying no. He even went up to the balloon. He even went up to the balloon to spread the word from the sky. So you have to come and see him perform, okay? It'll mean so much to him.
Of course. I assume we can solve the case before then. Sorry, pardon me. Did you say that you enlisted the help of your animals in search? Yep. And it... Yep. If it had been found by Isaiah Regent, we might have found something. But Simone's a big scaredy cat was all like, no, 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 no. But it's up to that. So boring. If I had Mr. Saint, the whole town would probably be in uproar about now. Ah, come on, Simone. Why didn't you do that? St. Old Circus loose in the city would have been super fun. I'm sorry. To you, Mr. Edgeworth. Sorry. But why are you apologizing to me? I'm the one person who didn't say anything. Ha! Let's go. Oh, Mr. Saint, you mentioned fireworks before. Should not fireworks in the middle of the day? No. Would you even be able to see them? Huh? Fireworks? Yes, so the event at the Coliseum where they were setting up off during the daylight hours. Oh, yeah. A bunch went off while we were there. What are you thinking, Mr. Edgeworth? A loud bang we heard. What are the fireworks? Huh? Don't think for 1 second you'll get away with this. Oh, don't worry. I'm counting on you to at least try to track me down. That'll be half the fun. Not that I rate your chances of bringing me to justice particularly highly. For the bang to be so clearly audible over the telephone, it must have been pretty loud. Which means the fireworks, which means the Coliseum. So the kidnapper was near there, right? But how near? If the fireworks were that loud, you could probably hear them from pretty far away. Yes, the area we need to search would be too broad to even consider. Hey, sorry, doing it ourselves. But the police would have lent a hand. Oh, Dickie, get your ass over here. Really? Stop, Gummy! Why are you running away from us? Detective Gumshoe. He gave me back, sir, and I didn't know what to do with myself. You stay right where you are, Detective. So I thought, if you weren't going to be prosecutor anymore, then maybe I shouldn't be detective either. But I was wrong. Even if you're not around, I'll always be a detective. My job will be to investigate crimes. As detectives don't just investigate when prosecutors ask us to. We have to be able to look into stuff ourselves too. Is that what you're doing just now? And back then too. You should thank your former subordinates for what I'm about to share. In his desperation to help Kay Faraday, he gave me a valuable piece of information. Detective Gumshoes at that. So Rosie Ring's autopsy reports. When I went down to the detention center to see how Kay was doing, when you get to my level, you uncover the truth.
When you get to my level, you uncover the truth, you make it. Little by little.
Good job, Gumshoe, because if you stop that, detective, I'll rub my shoe, have some dick, and kick you right in the dick. Oh my god.
Kay Faraday, murderer. That's the truth. That's the truth I created. Grr. Yes, my boy. That's what I like to see.
You overheard that.
Yeah. So I went back, looked over the evidence, and dug out something that I thought might help.
No way, Gummy. You're the best. I'd be in prison now if it wasn't for you.
My pleasure, kid. Good to see you got your memory back, by the way.
Thanks.
So anyway, like I said, I'm investigating stuff by myself these days, and that's that.
Wait, Gummy, don't run off again. We get it. You can look at the stuff yourself now. That's great. And it helped me right when I needed it most.
But right now, we need you to work with us. I'm no longer a prosecutor, or indeed anything, but we're investigating a case regardless. And I'd ask you this not as a prosecutor, but as a friend. Detective Gumshoe, will you help us?
Stop it, sir. You're killing me here.
Oh my god. Edgeworth bowing to Gumshoe, that is... well, I'm gonna say, I never thought I'd see the day. Secret Detective unknowingly working for corruption. That's the story arc of Detective in your... Oh! Ooh, that actually sounds interesting. I do quite love the sound of that, actually.
Come on, Gummy.
Alright, I'll do it. Just stop bowing and being nice to me, okay? That's weird.
Gummy.
Thank you, Detective.
So, what do you need?
Can you tell us what you've discovered? Can you tell us what you've discovered in the course of your investigations, Detective?
Yes, sir, sure I can. Alright, I've got 3 big things to tell you. Here goes. Number 1, I've got some results from the forensics of the case closed. They found traces of what looked to be powerful sedative. Brand was Tracy's.
I guess that's what she was drugged with at the Golden Lake. Before she was taken to the roof of a big building.
Sure seems that way. Now for number 2. I cut off all the footage from the security camera that was in front of the big building elevator.
The cameras that captured President Wang and Judge Cavell that night. Also, from what I've been told, from TF, may have made the first openly nice straight couple in an Ace Attorney game. Oh my god. Wait. Oh my god. And therefore anyone using an open call on camera?
That's right. So when you tape back 2 nights ago, we should have been able to see Kay being carried up while she was out.
Non-straight. Oh, right. Damn, okay. I was thinking, I'm like fairly certain they're like married couples in this series. Oh my god, but that is actually but Loki, that is actually like really cool. That's really cool.
How much of a fast forward? Everything from 2 days ago to the end.
Yes, and
Nothing. No sign of Kay anywhere.
I thought it was too good to be true. So how did a kidnapper get her up there? I think we better look into that in a little more detail. The last item on your list.
Yes, sir. This is the big one. The third thing I have to tell you. It's great to be working with you again. I'll catch you perhaps the last thing I do. And that about wraps it up.
I put you through a lot, Detective. That doesn't mean I can start going easy on you. That's the big one, as you put it. It doesn't even have anything to do with the case. I prefer someone with practical use.
Oof. No mercy, huh? I guess I shouldn't expect any less. Thanks, Mr. Edgeworth.
And I think that threw you off was you do remember LGBTQ characters in the series, but from what she told me, it's either implied or one-sided. Yeah, like, oh god, like there was Blackwell's sister with Athena's mother, but that again that does fall into camp of like being heavily implied and like one-sided. I know when they were making the second Ace Attorney game, they did kind of want to lean a little bit into like the ship between like Edgeworth and Phoenix because apparently the team saw how popular that was. Other than that, I'm trying to think. What else was there? 'Cause there would have been more. I just know that. My boy's been kidnapped. Did you need help and we need your help to find him.
Kidnapped?
Yes, his name is Sean Fenn.
Oh, wait. You have the horns?
You know him?
I saw him earlier today.
You mean this morning?
Yeah. Got off the bus over there, and then he walked off towards the garbage disposal area.
Where's that?
Just over there. So the offices in the big building put the trash before it gets taken away. Where he went after that? I couldn't tell you. I'd leave right around then.
I think we better take a closer look at this garbage disposal area. Alright. And hopefully. So Sean walked off in this direction, huh? It would seem so, yes. Perhaps we'll find some clues about his current whereabouts. The trash is collected at 11 AM. I guess that's why the enclosure is empty.
There's a ton of stuff in there earlier. Big stuff too.
Today must be the day they take the big stuff away.
Yeah, sure looked that way.
I'll bet a big squishy machine squished it all down good anyhow.
They don't do that with larger items. They just take them away as they are.
They do, huh? How do you even know that, sir?
Wait, Mr. Fender's pretty keen for you to join him, right? I'll bet he sent you some kind of pamphlet about how to throw your stuff away when you leave office. Make it more different from the other games. Our protagonist and detective do actually get... interesting. I mean, I know like in later... I know in like the second and third game, like Phoenix and Gumshoe do... It's not so much to get along, but it's more so... How do I put this? Gumshoe, I guess, kind of lightens up on his like approach and lightens up on his approach and I guess attitude towards Phoenix.
You're spookily insightful sometimes, Kay. Really sometimes.
Oh, milk.
This is milk carton.
That's the same brand Shaw drinks.
Something happened to him here. I'm most certain of it. Based on what we've seen, and what Detective Gumshoe told us, I think there's a strong possibility that Sean was abducted from the garbage disposal area. Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of out of the way of prying eyes, huh?
Why would Sean even come here in the first place? I imagine he must have had something to dispose of. Also, I might open my window soon because it's like heating up a bit in my room right now. But the truck's already come and gone. Guess we'll never know. What that something was now. So they keep it locked up tight, huh? I guess you could say they don't want non-residents disposing their trash here. It's totally empty. Also, I wrote a thing recently for GF to use out of convenience. And one line wrote, fucking killed you. Because out of left field and stupid. Oh, yeah? What line? Yes, because the garbage disposal was just collected. You think? Or did somebody steal it all? I smell a crime, Mr. Edgeworth. I certainly smell something as well. But is it really the scent of a crime? That's probably trash. Okay. Okay. Oh. Probably not. Nah, didn't think so. There we go. Only 2 vehicles came through this morning. A taxi and a blue truck. Didn't secretly teleport. Oh my god. Oh my god. Only 2 vehicles came through here this morning. The taxi and the blue truck. And Eustace taken away in the taxi? Right. Well, it seems that Sean was likely abducted from the garbage disposal area. And if the garbage was collected at 11 AM.
Oh, I get it. Now I know what kind of truck it was.
Indeed. They must have been the garbage truck. But the police officer who told us about it didn't describe it as such. He only mentioned the fact that it was blue. Heh, some cop he was. How do you not notice that? It was one of those cool trash squashing machines. Can post the story in Discord if you want. Sure, go ahead. Because it wasn't. Today isn't a regular garbage day. This is a day they collect larger items. So, for which they wouldn't use a specialized truck. They'd use a regular truck like any other. But it was a garbage truck nonetheless. Where do garbage trucks go?
To the dump, right?
Wait a second. So just saying to get them to disguise themselves as a trash collector? But then the truck would probably have been fake too, right? Maybe it didn't go to the dump. No. I'm reasonably sure the garbage truck was real. Yeah? How'd you figure? Whenever look at the garbage disposal area should tell us. The garbage disposal area is kept locked. Oh yeah. So the real garbage collector is. So only the real garbage collector in the real garbage truck could have opened it. Precisely. The garbage truck kind of been fake. Perhaps you have abducted Sean, put him in a large cardboard box and they'd prepared for the job. Now mix that amongst all the other oversized items. And the garbage collector would have taken it away, no questions asked. Exactly. Like the kidnapper. Sorry. to await the truck's arrival at the garbage processing facility. They could claim to have thrown the box away by mistake and collect without incidents.
Alright, so where do they take the garbage after it leaves here? Let's see. Looks like we have two possibilities.
By which the garbage processing facilities was Sean taken to? Have we found anything that might serve as a clue? So based on a loud bang we heard on a phone call, we know that the kidnapper was somewhere in the vicinity of Sunshine Coliseum.
One of the garbage facilities is right there too.
I think it was likely that's where Sean was taken. Which means the kidnapper must be holding him somewhere near there. Detective Gumshoe,
Yes, sir.
could I ask you and your men to search the area around the garbage facility?
It's not like you to ask, sir. It feels a little flat, if I'm being totally honest. I heard you give me a good old-fashioned order, huh? Like you used to.
You don't mind, even though I'm not a prosecutor anymore?
I thought I told you already. I'm a masochist.
Yes, you did tell me that in confidence, didn't you?
A detective investigates for himself, not just for prosecutors.
Thank you.
Mr. Edgeworth, we're almost out of time.
You're right. We need to hurry. I doubt Judge Cavell and the others could hold out for much longer. I'm counting on you, Detective Gumshoe.
I won't let you down, sir. It won't be an official search, but I'll put my best guys on it. You can count on that.
I'm coming too, Gummy. I promise I snatched Sean from the jaws of danger, and that's what I'm gonna do.
I'll head back to the courthouse. Who knows? Who knows, I may be able to drag proceedings out just a little longer.
Alright, with me, everybody. Even at the depths of night.
It's already striking two! There's not a moment to lose.
Yes, sir.
But I didn't finish. When no other bird takes take flight.
Well, well, if it isn't our old friend, ex-prosecutor Edgeworth. Hello, dear boy. Excelsius winner.
The accused will turn and face the prosecution. I'm not done with you yet.
I already told you, Francisca. It does make sense. Why would I help her? I feel for her, of course. A woman in her prime sent to prison. It's enough to make a grown man cry. But to suppress evidence in order to keep her out of jail, sir? Cell? No, that's preposterous.
But we have the statement from your own son. He says he entrusted the evidence in your care.
I'm afraid I don't know what he's talking about. Or why he'd say such a thing. I don't know what's gone into him lately. What if I could prove that you and Warden Lagarde was... are much more closely associated than you claim? I'm sorry. Proof? I think we've been over this, dear boy. You're an ex-prosecutor, remember? Are you even allowed in this part of the courtroom anymore?
Miles Edgeworth, I'm the one prosecuting the case. What are you thinking, barging in like this?
I'm sorry, Francisca, but it is important. May I ask on behalf of the prosecution just briefly?
What are you doing?
Judge Cavell, I come before the court with important new evidence. I ask you to allow me to present it.
Oh, have you lost your mind, dear boy? There's no way this could be allowed. Well, the defense hopes you'll let him, G. Just saying. What they're thinking over there on the prosecution side, friend Dango? Fine. The prosecution has no objections. Your objections are neither here nor there. This isn't a democracy. It's a courtroom. And this flagrant contempt. This is a flagrant contempt. Isn't that right, Verity?
No. As long as Sean's still missing, she'll feel she has no choice but to go along with whatever Winner wants. If only there was some way of telling her he might be found at any moment. Judge Cavell, I would ask only this, that you trust in me and my assistants just this once.
Speaking of which, where is Kay Faraday?
She is currently searching for the most important piece of evidence of all.
Nonsense! There's no more evidence to be found! You're just stalling for time!
The most important piece of evidence of all, eh? Hey, gee. I know what this evidence is, but maybe we should trust Mal's little pal. What do you say? I mean, I say little pal, but she's way more than that. She's the one and only great thief yet to Karasu.
It seems Fender has sense what I'm getting at least. George Cavell, the evidence I'm talking about. We're almost certain we know where it is. Kay's only moments away from snatching it from the jaws of danger.
Very well. This is highly irregular, but I'll allow it.
You have my thanks.
Have we all gone completely mad?
You said you had important new evidence. Evidence of what exactly?
Just what I said. That Warden Lagarde and Chairman Winner are far better acquainted than he claims. Allow me to present it to you. What proves the link between Excelsior's Winner and Fifi Lagarde? Oh, wait. This document is a report regarding the interrogation of a certain someone.
Oh yeah? And who might that be?
The late Mr. Bronco Knight. And the interrogation was to be carried out by none other than Warden Lagarde.
Wait. Is that the... Wait. Is that the interrogation where?
Yes, where Knight was killed. This document shows Warden Lagarde planning and interrogating which Mr. Knight was murdered.
This is indeed important evidence. Miles Edgeworth, how you refer to the document in question as a report? Would you care to elaborate to whom this report addressed?
A very good question, Miss Von Karma. And the answer is the most important new revelation of all. We recovered this document from a safe in the storeroom of the 51st floor of the big building.
That's the storeroom where the lots of the underground auction were kept.
It is. An auction, if you recall, that was presided over by one Excelsior's Winner. And that is to whom the report in question was addressed. Do you still mean to insist that you and Warden Lagarde barely knew one another?
I'll refrain from commenting on that matter for the moment, if you don't mind.
What?
I don't believe it's been conclusively proven that I was the auctioneer yet, has it?
Have you forgotten the events of this morning already? I think it proved the fact that...
Actually, no. His case wouldn't have, His case wouldn't have, gone through yet, right? Like, he still needs to go through... He still needs to have his court case. I'll admit defeat in that particular arena, yes. But there's no courtroom. Can you prove the same thing here, my boy? That I was the ringleader, that you call it. If you can't, then, well...
You certainly can't prove that report was addressed to me.
You won't wriggle your way out of this one. So unfair! Tell Verity, please! I'm not being stupid at all! I'm being entirely reasonable, wouldn't you say? Unlike you, when you've been with Mr. Edgeworth's bizarre interlude.
That was most unlike you. Assassin, truly.
To see you falling so far from sacred duty to the law. Almost saddening enough to make me want to take drastic measures. You're right, of course. Until the fact's been adequately proven in the courtroom, we cannot truly be considered a fact. I'm afraid I've no choice but to ask that Miles, Mr. Edgeworth, that he be struck from the records. It's no good. She has no concern that Sean is safe. I'm sorry, my boy. But what counts as truth out in the field of the courtroom are two different things. And you're more than willing to bend the truth in this courtroom? Is that what you're saying? Oh, you're a scurrilous soul. I'll do no such thing. I'll simply accept the court's verdict on the truth. Should it choose to acquit me, as should you. I can't find that missing evidence. We're in trouble here. Well, Verity, I think we've heard all we need, don't you? There's no way the evidence is turning up. Ever. A quick knock guilty and we can all go home. Objection! Who said that? Dad! Eustace. What are you doing here? Mr. Winner, what is the meaning of this? Where have you been? You can't just abandon your duties like that. I'm sorry, Are you unfit to be a prosecutor? You're a complete and utter disgrace. Why, Eustace? Why can you not get into your head? This is no place for an incompetent fool like you. Dad, I bought the vital evidence. So, can I please, take my place in the prosecutor's bench? Please. Well, Eustace. This is certainly a surprise. Let's fucking go, Eustace standing up. Oh, Eustace, my boy, what's gotten into you? There's something different about you. What's going on? Dad, Come on, my boy, spit it out. What is it? Do you want Daddy to play catch with you? That's it, isn't it? Alright, why don't you run along home now? Be with you soon. Get back in the stand right now! What's gotten into you, child? You're shaking like a leaf. Judge Cavell, the prosecutor in charge of has arrived, along with important new evidence. This trial is far from over. Surely you can't call the end to the proceedings just yet. Objection from Team Defense. I only wish we could have our original team captain there herself, though. The prosecution has no objections either. You think this farce is going to continue? There's no chance of that. None at all. Isn't that right, Verity? He still thinks he was successful in his bid to kidnap Sean, but we know different. Sadly, as long as the boy remains missing, nothing changes. Judge Cavell's hands are still tied. that sound? That's a cell phone. Huh? Mine is also ringing.
Whoa, I'm getting cold too.
Mr. Edgeworth!
Mr. Fender! We found Sean. Oh, sorry.
We found Sean!
We found Sean.
Detective, you did it!
The most important piece of evidence of all, huh? That's some stellar work, you great thiefness. Let's fucking go! Hell fucking yeah! Thanks. We just let you know right away. See y'all soon.
George Cavell, it's for you.
Hello? Yes, I understand. I'm so glad you're safe. Be sure to thank everybody properly. You'll do that for me, won't you? Alright, be careful. I'll see you back at home. The proceedings will continue. I feel certain. Freedom returning to my hammer arm. No. How? Is this some idiotic joke? It's no such thing. The witness will return to the stand, and Mr. Winner will step to the prosecutor's bench. Yes, ma'am. Justus Winner. I leave matters in your hands. Huh? Facing down your own father. This won't be easy. I'll be looking on with interest. Don't disappoint me. Very well. Is the prosecution ready to proceed? Mr. Winner, you mentioned some evidence that you wish to present to the courts? Yeah, so, the knife and chisel. Whoa! You tracked down the... Sorry, you tracked down missing murder jigs? Well, Mr. Winner, did you? About that, No! I couldn't find them! I searched everywhere, but I was too late.
Too late.
How so? I remembered something. I saw Dad in the garage this morning. He was carrying something wrapped in newspaper. Where are you going, Dad? Oh, Eustace, I was, just on my way to throw some trash. And then I heard this tinkling sound. Tinkling, huh? Let me guess.
The bell from Mr. Caddis's chisel.
You mean to tell the court that you believe the witness disposed of the evidence? I tried my best, but I was too late. I'm sorry. You said you looked everywhere. Everywhere where? Actually, everywhere. I even went to the dump. I got down on my hands and knees and dug through the garbage. I figured that stuff had to be there somewhere.
Wait, that's... Sorry. Wait, that's... Eustace?
Huh? Hey, what are you doing here?
Rude.
He totally ignored me.
So that's what he was doing. And he even went as far as to search the dump.
But all I found was this. And this is A little pungent, for one thing. Yeah, and you're a little on the ripe side yourself, kiddo. I can smell it from here. Dad, you know what? Your dick is Microsoft, which is why Mom never loved you. I left off the big hot guy.
You prejudice boy!
Oh my god, but no, like, honestly, like, good on Eustace for standing up to his father. Like, honestly, like, you love to see it. Like, he's been a massive pain in my backside all this time, but you love to see it. Okay, I'm gonna, like, get up and, like, open a window at the moment because it's actually, like, getting really hot here. It's getting really hot in my room at the moment, so, I will be back once the ads are over, so just behave yourselves while I'm gone, okay? Bop, 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 bop. Okay, I am back. Ugh. Sorry, I also remember that at Offkai I got these fan things that have like VTuber faces on them. Don't think I need to tell you who's on. Don't think I need to even like bother telling you like whose faces per se. But yeah, I was also just grabbing some of those so I can like just fan myself up a little bit. Yeah. All right. I love that you cracked the Microsoft line. It was funny. It was funny. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah, you're a little on the ripe side yourself, kiddo. I can smell you from here. What do you expect? And the knife. It's probably somewhere in among all the trash. But that was too much to go through on my own. Very well. The court will accept this item you present into evidence. What the fuck is that? You really haven't done yourself, Eustace.
You never fail to disappoint me, boy. You dug yourself through rotten garbage with your bare hands, and that's all you're gonna show for it? Ha! You drive me to tears. You really do.
Objection!
Might be a little too soon to turn on the waterworks just yet, Dad. Let's take a closer look first. If you wish to waste your time, be my guest. Hey, Eustace Miles. Do this devastatingly handsome old defense attorney favor, will you? Hit this guy full face of the truth. It seems Fender's on board. Good. Let's see if we can't find an opening. Mr. Winner, could you show me the new piece of evidence you found? Sure. Let's open up, shall we? Handsome, you're not almost... Oh my god. Could this be the bell that was on Mr. Candace's chisel? Perhaps there's some trace evidence that can prove it one way or another. It's not good. Look at it, spotless. Well, Mr. Winner, do tell. Was there anything interesting inside the little scrap of paper? Of course there wasn't. Why would there be? Why was this even accepted as evidence? It's literally a piece of trash. Sorry, gentlemen, but the truth hurts. Well, Eustace's efforts for nothing. It's true the bell may not be of much use as evidence. Nonetheless... Come on, Edgeworth. We can't give up yet. As calm and collected as ever, I see, Miles. Like my poor idiot son there. I would assume that the prosecution has nothing more to say in the matter. Very, very well.
Objection!
Oh, wait a fucking minute. When did I say he had this evidence? He said he just got it from like the garbage dump. He like just got it from like the garbage dump. Apparently. Not so fast, Gaval. We're not done yet. There's still something we still haven't looked into properly. Really, my boy? You want us to believe there's more? Desperation's not a good look, you know. It seems Eustace isn't quite ready to give up just yet. And for once, I think we're both thinking the same thing. Namely, that one might not necessarily be dealing with a useless piece of trash. We can't know for sure without looking more closely, but... Oh, no. It's gotta be the newspaper, isn't it? I'm talking about a piece of newspaper. The bell was wrapped in. Seems really well thinking the same thing. Edgeworth, you guessed the wrong thing at first. You didn't have to point that out. I just realized that Eustace and Edgeworth are sporting the exact same colors as... Wait, no, that's true. Wait, hang on. Oh, wait, it's kind of reversed though. Like, it's kind of honestly, that would be so, you know, I would love for, now I just want there to be a sequel to the investigation games where like Eustace takes on the role of like Apollo and Edgeworth takes on the role of like Phoenix. That'd be like so cool. Wait. Oh. Damn. 100% believe they didn't do that. Oh no, I don't believe they... Oh, I'm just saying, like, there's no way that's just a coincidence. It's beautiful. Really it is. Tear-jerkingly so. Some might call it a heroic optimism. Some might call it clutching at straws. But whatever one calls it, to put all their faith in a worthless piece of garbage, that takes belief.
Let's take a close look and see if it's worthless as you say, shall we? Eustace, if you'd be so kind. Are these finger marks?
And look, here's come some sort of oil.
Remember correctly, this game came out before Duel. Yeah, it would have had to have been, I think. Yeah, actually, wait. Let me actually fact check this. Oh, sorry, just checking something real quick. Ace, attorney, investigations, prosecutor's gambits. This came out in 2017? Oh, this is gonna be 10 years old next year. I was thinking, oh, that's not long ago, but then it hit me. That was 9 years ago. About Dual Destinies. No, this came out after Dual Destinies by like 4 years. Oh, what? That's so interesting. Wait. No, wait, no, wait, no. No, it's showing me. Oh, for fuck's sakes, wait, no. No, wait, no, this did come up before. Fucking wait, never mind. For some reason, Google's only showing me the iOS release dates. It's only showing me the release date for like the iOS version. It's not showing me. I only just noticed that. Wait, so. Okay, 2011. This came out 2011. Okay, never mind. Fuck, I knew that didn't sound right. What the fuck? Oh my god. Sorry, just quickly just bring things back. What request would you call somebody to perform forensics?
Very well. Summon a technician right away.
It's a glove mark. Results, Your Honor. It's been confirmed these are finger marks. Unfortunately, it looks like they were made by somebody wearing a glove.
No!
Oh dear. Well, it doesn't give you very much in the way of evidence, does it?
But I suppose it makes sense if you think about it. After all, this was important evidence.
How could an idiot would handle something like that with gloves on?
Oh, that's right. The kind I would flail about desperately like you, my boy.
Wow.
Way to talk to your kids, super dance. It's merely calling a spade. On this case, an idiot's an idiot. Real winners know how to keep their emotions out of things.
And take no pity on the weak and the foolish include their own infective offspring. You spent the last who knows how long claims of the prize-winning prosecutor, but thanks to your little pep talk this morning, you finally know exactly how those prizes were won. It was all thanks to me. Thanks to the power I wield.
So this came up for Dual Destinies. That means Eustace would be the same time. Would be the first time I've seen school uniform. True. Huh, okay. Damn, that's actually a really clever connection.
You've never stood your own 2 feet. You've always been coddled, first by me, then by Verity.
Dad. Oh, dry your garbage-smelling tears. Garbage-smelling?
Not that it's a stitch that doesn't suit you, even if it does make me
Head up my nose in disgust.
Objection!
No, you're wrong.
I am, my boy. Wrong about what?
I'm not the one that smells. You are. What did you say? Yeah, you smell. I didn't even realize it.
I'm annoyed. No trash talk the Dark Age also. Yeah. I don't know if I'm more annoyed at that or more annoyed they didn't release these games first before the Apollo trilogy.
You couldn't. Yeah, honey, if you wanted to. And try dick sniff. Right where the finger marks are.
You want me to smell it? Is that oil? Oh, I fucking love oil. I'm sorry. Sorry, it's just I actually really do love the smell of oil for some reason. I actually do love the smell of oil. I don't know what it is, it smells nice to me. Fuck, I was drinking. Oh my god. I'm sorry.
Trust. Yep, and I know where it came from.
Wait. I know from somewhere too. The smells of engine oil in here. I guess Winner Senior must have been a bit of a motorhead.
I know it tells us something. Something important. It tells us exactly who threw the piece of evidence away.
Oil, you can call me PP because I'm about to... Jesus Christ.
But I guess my dad's right. I guess I'll never be a real winner. I'll never be able to keep my emotions out of things. And I'll never be able to stand up to him, no matter what he's done.
Eustace. Also, so I need to check something real... sorry, I just remembered something. I need to check something real quick. Sorry. Sorry. Back to the game, sorry. I just remembered something. Be strong, Eustace. Remember what you told me. You said you were going to be different from your father. A different kind of prosecutor. And you are a prosecutor. We both are. That's why we're standing here in this courtroom. A prosecutor's highest responsibility is to the truth. To see it comes to light no matter what. We expose crimes and see that the perpetrators are punished, no matter who they may be. So if you truly mean to continue as a prosecutor, you know what you have to do. I made you a promise. I said that if you could summon the courage to find your feet again, I'd help you. Isn't that something you should... This isn't something you should have to do alone. I'm here, right beside you.
Thanks, Edgeworth. You're right. Nice finger marks tie my dad to this crime, and we just need to show everybody how.
Take that!
The smell you pointed out to me, Eustace, is the smell of engine oil, isn't it? Motorcycle oil, even.
Yep, and we both smell it before, in the same place. Remember what you told me, big booty bitches are temporary for sending an innocent man to prison. Life is eternal. Oh my god. Yes. And Chairman, I mean, all first, how many times have I said like a woman was like a woman was like pretty or cute or something, only for them to turn out to be like the perpetrator? I don't know if that just means I don't know if that just means I'm into like really big red flags, or if like I have some like weird bad luck charm, but it means, I don't know, it means something. Yes. In Chairman Winner's Garage. What's more, the finger marks here they feature some distinctive patterns, don't they? Death. Oh. The outlined letters D, E, A, T, and H. The same letters are on the fingers of the glove. Red flags. That aren't what you're talking about. You don't mind, I'm colorblind. Oh, you have you say you have major red flags. Well, maybe I'm a red-green colorblind, in case you didn't happen to know. Well, lucky for you, I happen to be red-green colorblind. Oh my god. Anyway.
Oh ho ho! Gloves like we bought in any store. How does that prove anything, my dear boy?
Oh, indeed.
That's not the only thing that connects our gloves to the newspaper we found.
Let's look again at the paper the bell was wrapped in. And compare it to the glove we found in Chairman Winner's garage. It was featured up on the fucking. Oh. Wait, what does? Wait, what? Is that the dirt? What? What?
Come on, man. I thought you were better than this.
Shut up, Fender. I'm under a lot of pressure at the moment.
I thought you could not. You're a prosecutor. How could you not deal with pressure?
Sorry, whenever I'm in a courtroom, I think about him.
Him?
You want to get it? You want to get it? No one's loved you in your life.
I literally kissed the I literally kissed the perpetrator of this crime.
Oh, right. You did.
You got something on a shit. You got something to talk about, Malzarino?
No, no.
Wait, what is it then? Okay. The A's kind of cut off. Oh, wait. Wait.
Look at the letter A on the finger. Half it is missing. Exactly as in the print of the newspaper.
What?
I would also like to draw the court's attention to the dirt the gloves are covered in. I think it might be worth having the composition compared to that of the dirt of the newspaper. A match would make for an even stronger evidence. And the print was made by Chairman Winner's glove.
Officer,
Have the dirt on the 2 pieces of evidence compared right away.
Curse you, Edgeworth and Eustace! Who do you think you are? You're nothing but mere prosecutors.
Sorry, Dad. I think it's time you admitted defeat. You suppressed vital evidence, and we just proved it in a court of law. And you did it to try to protect the defendants.
What? Do you think you're gonna be able to make that stick? You think they'll send me to prison? Me? You think you'll be the one to finally take me down? You're a fool, child. A fool.
Objection!
Just give up, Dad. Admit what you did.
Objection!
You think you stand a chance without me around? You could last 5 minutes.
You know what? I think I might be okay. All I ever wanted to do was become a prosecutor to make you proud. But after your men kidnapped me, and I was lying there in the dark all on my own, I got to thinking how powerless I was, all of his because of you. I almost gave up. I almost lost sight of the truth. But then, Edgeworth appeared out of nowhere and showed me a way forward. I don't need your approval anymore, and I don't need you. After all, I found the evidence on my own, didn't I? My men kidnapped you? What are you talking about?
Objection!
I guess the courtroom's as good a place as any to tell you the truth, Dad.
Be careful what you say, my boy. You may live to regret it. You're a fool, Eustace, and you always will be.
I know you've hated me for as long as I can remember, but I want you to know that despite it all, I've always looked up to you as my dad. Thanks for everything, Excelsius. And goodbye.
You? When did you? You did me, dang it! Yes!
Let's go, Eustace! Never thought I'd actually be clapping for Eustace. The court hereby accepts the vital evidence of the case that was suppressed by Mr. Chairman Winner. The crime will be tried at an appropriate punishment decided in a future date. But for now, we must turn to the matter of the knife and the chisel, which has not been found. However, I believe a full search of the garbage facility may remedy that. Told you his story is amazing. It really is. Oh my god. It's crazy how in like 2-3 hours they completely switched up like 20-30 hours of just hatred. What? You're going to take through all that trash for the knife, darling. But then... Don't worry, Warden. I'm sure your punishment won't be too unpleasant.
Oh, you devil!
Punishment? What?
Impossible! Excelsior, you blessing buffoon! What did you do? What did you do? Are you sacring blister man handing them declare me guilty about this? You're the one I went after. They arrested me because you made me believe I could trust you. And not only did you kidnap a child to try and help me, it didn't even work. Idiots! You feckless, useless idiot of a man!
Sorry, because my window's open, I do have to tone things down a little bit. An unsightly outburst to say the least. But a formative one too, wouldn't you agree, Eustace?
Yeah, she really let some juicy info sip there, right?
She did, right? Yes, she did. We really need to work in your confidence. Very well. It seems we may be able to bring these proceedings to an end at last.
Knuckle back!
What? Huh? Who said that? Oh. Lang. Please don't do this to me.
Sorry, just Cavell. A happy ending will have to wait.
Fuck off. Yeah, no, fuck off, Lang. This isn't your case. Piss off. Be a good little puppy and wait out in the waiting room.
Lang Shi says, and trial's not necessarily the end of the matter.
Lang Shi's an idiot. Sorry. Who are you?
Just a lone wolf investigator by the name of Shilong Lang.
And you have some sort of objections to the proceedings, I take it.
Ha! Not really. That suspect over there's guilty for sure. Guiltier than you know.
Lang? Like the Lang from 12 years ago.
Yep. Good to see you're finally about to pay for your crimes. It did take a while for you to get what was coming to you.
Agent Lang, explain yourself.
Are you familiar with the SS5 incidents?
I certainly am. It happened 12 years back. Wait, 12 years.
Look, a lot happened, okay? This was all 12 years ago or more. My father and the president being friends, our family being the ones to keep him safe. He just changed one day. It was like he became a different person. Now he doesn't trust the police one bit.
I wonder what happened 12 years ago. Could this all be connected to Agent Lang's father and his relationship to the president somehow?
Fifi Lagarde, Excelsius winner. In the flesh. I've waited a long time for this day. After all, you're the ones who threw my family's name to the dirt.
I would assume there's some personal connection to the incident in question.
I do, but I'm not here to talk about the past. Not yet, anyhow. Right now, I'm here for you, Cavell.
Buddy, please, no.
You and one other person.
Sean!
You're both under arrest. On suspicion of having conspired to murder Di Jun Wang, president of Shengfa.
Where is your evidence, Agent Lang?
All in good time, Mr. Prosecutor. We haven't even started an investigation yet. I want my suspects on scene while I look everything over again.
What have you uncovered, Agent Lang? I need to know.
Got a problem that you're more than welcome to tag along.
Oh, believe me, I will. The end of the trial is not necessarily the end of the matter. We certainly haven't come any closer to solving the mystery of the president's murder. Holy fuck, I forgot about that. I completely forgot about that. Oh my god. We'll uncover the truth behind the so-called monster sightings.
Oh, don't worry. I'm counting you at least try and track me down. That'll be half the fun. Not that rate, your chances of bringing me to justice particularly high.
Or figuring out who was the one on the phone. Yes, I say his mass far from over yet. That's not how it works. They're not arrested until you can link them strongly to the crime. Yeah, like, I think it's... Like, that's not... that. Even in this universe, that's how it works. Even in this universe, that's how that works. We're still in the fucking beginning, but I'm like... But... But I'm probably gonna be ending by the end of the hour. What? Beginning? Yeah, so the cases are sectioned off into beginning, middle, and end. This is our third stream doing this case, and we're still in the beginning portion of it. Could you maybe calm down a little?
Calm down. No way, Jose. Not until you come clean. It's right on good, dang it. Our intrepid reporters refuse to give up, even in the face of repeated stonewall from the crew.
Look, if you're lazy, and you stop harassing these people, or I'll have to ask you to.
You cops sure got a lot of nerve. Y'all are the ones who let tourists out run wild. Open to hide the fact that you bred the menace themselves. Says cling desperately to the story.
Fuck, this might be longer than case 3. I think it is longer than case 3. Because like that. Because it took us like a stream and a half to get through like the second beginning portion. Look, we're really not reading anything. This is a movie set.
Say the gal who told me dancing god of old dang das.
Sure, I saw something, but that doesn't mean we're keeping monsters here.
Alright, break it up.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth. Sean.
You're on the trail of the here monster infestation too, huh? No, one the trial of criminal. Bang, she says. You're a fucking moron.
Didn't he actually say that, Inspector Lang?
Yeah, I know. Look, I didn't mention it, but he has prophetic powers. But only to see absolute morons. And my father told me that one day I'll meet a moron with a red afro. And yeah, it seems that today was the day. As to say, kills are different from a monster, really.
Agent Lang, this is highly irregular, sir. Can't allow members of the public into the crime scene.
These people are important witnesses. I need them here.
Well, Agent Lang, here we are. Where do you intend to begin?
Let's start by summing up the facts. President Wang's body was discovered here this morning. He hadn't been seen since the night before last.
Yes, he slipped off at the bodyguards noticing him. If I remember correct.
He was missing for over a day. The last person seen him alive was you, Judge Cavell, on the roof of big building. Why did the two of you arrange to meet?
I'm sorry, but Wang. His name could be Dick.
Wang's another word for dick.
Okay, please. Okay, it's probably best not to piss off the inspector even further. Else he might arrest you for a crime you didn't commit.
Well, what was that, prosecutor?
Nothing. I'm sorry, but I can't say. Again, my theory is that... Actually, wait, no. Actually, I might not even say my theory, because that leaves some very, very uncomfortable implications. I was gonna say Gavel's the mother and President Wang is the father. But, again, Gavel was like 13 at the time. Ugh. Again, I'm just gonna say that Sean is Gavel's adopted son. That's my theory, that she's his adopted son. Not even defend yourself from accusation of murder.
Why can't you just tell us?
Please, Judge Gavel, we're trying to help you.
Ha! she can't say because she'll be in.
Thought this was the case. Thought that was the case the whole time. Again, I don't know. I'm just gonna have to wait for them to say anything. And
I know you had something to do with the president's murder, and I'm going to prove it.
you said yourself that a body was found this morning. How do you explain the time has passed between Judge Cavell's meeting and the president and then?
That's exactly what I'm hoping to find out. I'm particularly interested in what happened last night. So why did you tell us exactly what all went down, Sean Fenn? Me? I know you were on set here last night.
You were, Sean?
We have testimony from the woman over there, and forensics evidence from footprints that prove it.
Yeah, Sean could still be Wang's son. Like, it could, like, again, it could just be a case of, like, he's Wang's son, but Wang had, like, entrusted him onto, like, Cavell for some reason. Or something down the line led to, like, Cavell, like, adopting Sean. You came back to run your lines, right?
What? Are you spying on me?
I'm sorry. I was just making sure you're okay. It was late. I was worried about you.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't need you to worry about me.
Sean, that is no way to talk to an adult. She's trying to look out for you. Apologize this instant.
Sorry.
I've told you before, I won't have you speaking to people that way.
Wow, this is a whole new Judge Cavell.
It seems she's just as strict as her son she is with those who break the law. Are you listening to me? If I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. You must... I love this. I am loving this. And I want you to remember that. Alright?
Can we get on the investigation now?
Like this vision, she could talk you down all day long. I mean, same, but I mean what? Anyway. Oh, of course. Forgive me. I don't think I've ever seen her so passionate about anything. I guess Judge Cavell, the mother, will take a little getting used to. I don't understand that you're accusing Sean of being involved somehow, Agent Lang.
I just want the truth. I need to know why the president was killed. And by who. I don't care what it takes. I'm going to find out.
I guess that makes sense for him to be so determined. The president was practically family to him. Alright, Sean. Perhaps you could tell us about what happened last night.
Fine by me. I got nothing to hide.
He was killed because he was a dickhead. His name gave it away. Imagine that ends up being the twist.
Had a bad day yesterday. Messed up a couple of takes. I was scheduled to shoot the same scene again today, so I thought I'd put some extra practice. That's what I did. It's that simple. It's not like I haven't done it before. It was fine. Nothing happened.
You've been rehearsing late at night again? But when I called you yesterday evening, Sean, you said you were at a hotel. You called him? Same cook. Yeah. You called him? Around what time? His name cooked dick, and he was killed by a head, so you get... Oh my god. It must have been 11 p.m. or thereabouts. It's one of our rules. When Sean stays away from home, we have to speak every night.
Yeah, well, I was at the hotel. I was here on set.
So you lied to me? Sorry.
Oh, now she's mad. These have amazing how hard he wants to work on his acting, though.
Nonetheless, a parent can't help but worry. Her child alone late at nights, anything could happen to him. And indeed, it did. He got himself entangled in a case.
But he said nothing happened, right?
He did. Although I can't help but wonder if he was telling the truth. Oh boy, that talking to he's gonna get up once this is all over.
Hold it.
What a bad takes. Are you perhaps a shit actor? Sorry. A bad day. Could you elaborate a little?
What, I'd spell it out for you? It was just bad, okay? What do you think? Did you drink too much milk, maybe? How did you... I mean, no! Nothing like that.
So it might be more accurate to say that his stomach had a bad day.
I thought milk's supposed to help your digestion. Shut up! We're done talking about that. The point is, I messed up those takes.
We're scheduled to shoot the same scene again today.
Hold it.
So you want to rehearse your lines in preparation for reshoots?
Yeah. I caused enough trouble for everybody messing through them first time rounds.
Going to suck if you ever becomes lactose intolerant. I fucking know, right? Can you develop lactose intolerance from like drinking too much milk? Because I used to drink milk all the time when I was a kid. And even I still drink a lot of milk because I drink like protein shakes like after gym. One could only admire his dedication and his sense of responsibility to his co-workers.
Sean takes his work so seriously. He's a real inspiration to everybody.
Could just become lactose intolerant over time for no reason, like you. Oh, nah, I don't think I could do that. I honestly don't. I would be incredibly sad when that happened.
Even the takes he said he messed up, it wasn't like that was actually a problem. He just wanted to make them feel as good. He just wanted to make them as good as they could be. He wanted he always says that even a tiny little bit better is... Shut up! We always have to say that stuff from people don't need to hear. Oh, sorry, Sean.
You could maybe work on his people skills a little more.
Yeah, as I was saying.
So I thought.
Hold it.
Sean, about what you just said.
How many times have I made you promise? If you're going to rehearse on your own, you have to tell me. I know.
Well, that little outburst rather stole my thunder. Let me ask you again about what you just said.
I think it's pretty cool, though, Sean. What? More interruptions? It's about hours of practice you make best you can, little by little. I'm the same. I'm from a small time thief to average thief. Before I know it, greatness beckons. Now I finally made it. Not about to stop doing my best. Neither should you.
Ahem. May I continue? Now, Sean, do you often rehearse alone? Finally! Oh my question, have I been interrupted?
It's like I haven't done it.
Hold it.
Are you sure about that?
What do you mean? Of course I'm sure. Just regular evening. Nothing out of the ordinary. Huh? A regular evening? How could you say that somebody was...
Okay, he's just a child. You mustn't be too hard on him. Nothing happened. Really?
Don't do with the case at least. I won't get ready to become lactose intolerant because over time that gene starts producing less and less, so can't break down lactose. Oh, fucking god damn it. Yeah, because
yeah, isn't that a thing where it's like you're not really meant to be drinking milk like past like infancy or something? But wait, don't we have some evidence related to what happened last night? We do. We also don't have time to be humoring the lives of a child. There we go. Nothing happens. I'm sorry, but you're lying. This proves beyond a doubt.
Wait, that's... How did you...
That's right. Your rehearsal tape.
Gah! What? You have video footage from last night?
We do. If you want to watch it, you'll see that it was no ordinary evening.
There's footprints there already.
There is. And I'm sure, well, it does an everyday sight, even on... Wait, I just realized something. Couldn't we have asked, like, the president's bodyguards, like, hey, did you see him yesterday or something? The difference between not drinking milk past infancy... Just 2 cheeseburgers ruining... Oh, no. But yeah, wait, no. But... Yeah, couldn't we have just asked, like, the president's bodyguards, like, hey, did you see him, like, yesterday or something? Sean, why would you keep this from me?
No reason. Liar! That stuff might work on your mommy, kid, but it's not gonna work on me. Why did you hide the tape?
Sean, you have to tell us. You?
Look, I just don't want anybody to see me rehearsing, okay? I don't like it.
So, you were embarrassed. Is that it?
Yeah. What's so weird about that? That's why you didn't want to hand over vital evidence?
So my simplest reason, and the one naturally assumed is correct. Probably, yeah.
How could you? Oh, give me a break. You know about it now, don't you? Sure, footprints were there, but I just ran my lines, went home. That's it. What, another giant monster footprint struck you as weird? It's a giant monster footprint.
So, a giant monster movie.
It's not like there isn't all kinds of weird stuff around here. Hold on by for a second, Chief. There's something hinky about this kid, and I'm standing right here. Dang Skippy, there is. He's a scoop under them horns. If mine name ain't a lot of hearts. Ah, shut up, both of you. I'm done talking.
No, you're not.
What?
The footprint isn't the only strange thing about this last night. What other unusual occurrence happened yesterday evening?
The Torosaurus head falling through?
Take that!
The model Torosaurus head fell from the roof over the trail last night. Did you expect us to believe that you knew nothing about that?
No, I know what you're talking about.
Is that so?
I told you. I ran lines and I went home. That was it. What do I know about some stupid falling head? I was saying that you can prove I know something.
Sadly not. It's entirely possible that the head fell after Sean left.
No proof, huh? This conversation's over.
Something tells me he doesn't want to talk about last night. Any more than absolutely necessary. What is he hiding?
Hold it right there.
What is it, Agent Lang?
So it's just as I thought. Thanks, Mr. Prosecutor. This footage of yours back up my theory nicely.
What? There was something on that tape?
Yep, look closely. See the costume up in the top left?
Oh yeah, Taurosaurus suits.
Someone's different. Do you see it?
I'm not sure. It's kinda hanging out and a little saggy. Oh, and had to put his back's done up tight.
The zipper. Huh? That's...
Heh. Yeah, I guess you'll see it right. On the tape, the zipper's wide open.
Why?
Because somebody's hide a suit, that's why.
What?
Mr. Powers, the zipper. What can you tell us about it? Well, we always clip it up tight when the suit is in use.
That's right, Mr. Prosecutor. And do you remember something else I said not too long ago? Let me refresh your memory. What if your friend Gavel pushed the president of the big building night before last night? Came down here to the movie set to hide the body somewhere.
Here? But where?
There's all kinds of stuff down here. Costumes, equipment. You can hide it anywhere. And then come back the day later, last night in other words, and take it out again.
You're saying the body could have been hidden in the Taurosaurus suits?
That's exactly what I'm saying. Isn't that right, Gavel? You pushed the president off the roof, just like I said, and hid his body in that costume.
I most certainly did not.
Process all you like, I'm not gonna believe you. You're the only person who could have done this.
I thought we already proved that that would have been impossible. The movie set was locked at the time. There's no way just Gavel could have been able to get in here.
Oh, that's... Yeah, I was about to say, that's why he's saying, like, she had an accomplice, because Sean would have known.
What if she had an accomplice?
What?
I've got a little theory for you. I think you're gonna like it. What if Sean was waiting down here when Gavel pushed the president off the roof?
You're going to keep talking. Are you going to get... You're going to keep talking. You're going to get a beating.
Ha! You can't touch me. I know you won't even dare hit me.
You said I was going to do the beating. Oh my god. Oh, you are mistaken. I didn't say I was the one doing the beating.
Uh-oh. What if Sean was waiting down here when Gavel pushed the president off the roof? If two of them were working together, the luck goes away. Then, they work to hide the body together too, by dragging it over the Taurosaurus suit and stuffing it inside.
You think the murder was really that carefully planned?
If the assassination of a world leader could only been carefully planned.
He wants to bet he says that. It turns out it's the most like fucking... Actually, wait, no. I just remembered, like, the assassination of the Archduke Franz Ferdinand was the most like shoddily done shit ever. That shit was not planned out well. Granted, it was like 1914, but you get my point. Point being, he wants to be saying all this. It turns out it was the most shoddily put together plan that only succeeded by a fucking miracle. Blaming the dog from the second case. Oh yeah, they said Canis, like, escaped from prison, didn't they? To suggest that Sean could be involved in this. It's unthinkable.
You're my prime suspect. What makes you think I'll listen to a word you say?
But what about motive? What reason would either of them have killed President Wang?
Who knows? We'll find out soon enough. She was the last one to meet him. She won't tell us why. Really darn suspicious. Even if you agree with that.
Wait. Okay, wait. Wait. I have an absolute batshit insane theory here, okay? An absolute batshit insane theory. What if Gavel and Sean are actually siblings and Wang is their father? George Gavel, I suppose I can convince you to share. I don't suppose I can convince you to share any more details. My apologies, but that is one thing I cannot do. Since I know the answer, you are correct, and I can't tell if you're fucking with me or not. However, rest assured, should that ever change, you'll be the first to know. So please, you
have to believe me. Yeah, murderers have a habit of saying that. What about you, kids? Any weak excuses to offer? If so, now's time to put them off your chest. Pah! Got nothing to say to you. I'm innocent. Both as tight-lipped as each other, huh? But let me guess. You're still gonna try and stick up for them.
It's true. George Gavel's actions certainly make her seem suspicious. But nothing she has told them amounts to a motive for murder, or even a suggestion of one.
No. Like I said, I'm leaving motive aside for now. For the moment, I'm focusing on means and opportunity. And my money's on these two. It had to be working together for that little plot to succeed.
Wonder how annoyed you'll be if I didn't lie. I mean, I guess we'll just have to wait and see, because not even I know if I'd be annoyed or not. While Sean was waiting down here when Gavel pushed the president off the roof. Okay, wait, let me see if I get the timeline correct here. So... Four. Yesterday evening. Because my thinking, right, is that, like, Gavel and, like, Wang met, like, 2 nights ago. But Sean doing his rehearsing happened, like, just last night. It's like... I don't know. Wait.
Hold it.
You're seriously suggesting that a child could have been an accomplice in his murder?
Look at him. He's still in elementary school. There's no way a kid that young would be involved in this somehow.
I'm wondering, why are they pulling out the excuse of, like, there's no way Sean could have, like... There's no way Sean could have lifted up President Wang. There's no way. I mean, they've used that excuse before. Like, they've used that excuse before. Why are they using it here?
I think I mentioned that he's in junior high, right?
Lang Ji says... Pity no wolf be the cub or grizzled elder. Doesn't matter how young he is. If he's guilty, he's guilty. He'll be treated as such.
Wow. Wolf cubs have it hard, huh?
I'm surprised at you, Mr. Prosecutor. You're saying he deserves mercy just because of his age?
Of course not. I'm saying there's no way he did this, and I'm going to prove it to you.
Heh, I look forward to it. Be warned,
I'm only just getting warmed up.
Hold it.
Goes away how exactly?
Heh, thought you might try this. But both you and I know exactly how. Let me make it nice and simple for you. First, she pushes the president off the roof.
Pushes. Okay.
How old is Sean anyway? He's like 12 or 13, I think. Yeah, he's 13.
Then the kid opened a combination lock because he knows the codes.
Yep. Kid opens codes. No lock. Gotcha. Okay, other way around.
And that's it. It's simple. No more lock to worry about. And no more objections about her not being able to get in because she doesn't know the code.
Now to explain the problem with the lock is true. Thank you for a clear and incisive explanation, Agent Lang. Please continue.
I will, and hopefully this part will shut you up for good.
Since he's under 18 and following Lang's logic, he would be an accomplice at most. He would only get some years in juvenile. That will most likely be spun from his record by the time he turns 18. Right. Yeah, but yeah. Like, that is what will happen, but let's remember Agent Lang is kind of not in the right state of mind at the moment. Okay.
Hold it.
But if the two of them working together, why would they need to hide the body for a full day?
Well, look at the situation right in front of you. Thanks to the little ruse, we're still puzzling over what they were up to even now. But you will let me speak. Oh.
Hold it.
The video footage doesn't show the inside of the suit. We can't say for certain that that's where the body was at the time.
Maybe not, but
You get, oops, sorry.
let's open up and see what's inside. But money find proof it's in there.
Do you mind if we examine the suit, Mr. Powers? Oh, not at all. Might be a little ripe, though. Gets pretty sweaty in there. It's filthy. Yeah, that's weird. Oh, it's cleared out pretty good since it doesn't get that kind of mold.
In other words, what we're looking at is proof that somebody other than you used the costume. Then that must have come from the body.
Guess the president was lying right in the middle of the footprints. Probably would have gone pretty dirty.
Exactly. Well, everybody happy?
Oh, wait.
Objection.
Oh, no. Uh... Hmm.
Hold it.
If the dirt is from the body is hidden inside the suit, we assume that it came directly from the body, correct?
Ah, what are you even talking about? Of course we are. Where else could a costume come from?
Pretty filthy in there, huh? Dirt got everywhere. Especially around the part where the chest would have been.
The chest. I think that might be an important clue.
There we go.
So our assumption is that the inside of the suit is dirty because the dirt came from the body. Would it be safe to say that's the case?
Why? Is there a problem?
Part of the suit directly in front of the opening is particularly dirty.
Yeah, it really is.
But look at the victim. The area of the body that would have been contacted part of the suit isn't dirty at all. The victim had been cramped in there as you suggest. His chest would surely be covered in dirt.
Gah. Fine. What's the explanation? How did dirt get inside there?
Based on the videotape, there may well have been somebody in a suit at the time. So who was it, not the president?
Come on, Kay, think where was it?
Is there something about it, Kay?
Dirt like this somewhere, I'm sure of it. Just can't think of where. Dirt with weird little grey bits in it.
Grey bits.
Yeah, Excelsius's gloves.
She's right. There's something mixed in there.
Was stuck to something else we looked at. Lots of,
Stuck to something we looked at. An item of evidence, mayhaps. It's probably worth checking. There's one of the items.
yeah.
Take that.
As Kay pointed out, the dirt on the suit contains small flecks of something grey.
And
We discovered a similar flex in an item belonging to someone we had recently had dealings with. The item in question being these gloves.
You're right. The dirt does look similar, but so what? You're saying this stuff is. What exactly is grey flecks of yours?
I believe the grey flecks are... Surely they're flecks of concrete.
oh, like the broken up bits around the footprints, you mean?
Exactly. And who did the gloves on which we found similar dirt grey flecks belong to?
Chairman Winner. Found him in his garage.
That's right, we visited the garage of his home earlier today. And we found a pair of mechanic gloves, covered in dirt. If I recall correctly, the sledgehammer and a shovel too. Why would a pair of mechanics gloves be covered in dirt? I'll tell you why. Because somebody wore them while they were using a hammer and shovel. They smashed through the concrete and dirt below, staining the gloves in both substances.
Wait, so you're saying...
Yes, now we finally know what these footprints really are. It highly seems likely they're dug by Chairman Winner.
Highly likely? Pah! If that's so, then tell me this. Why the heck did he make them? What purpose did they possibly serve?
Why indeed, I imagine he must be...
No. Okay.
Imagine events fold somewhat like this. There's something being on the slot that needed to be unearthed. In order to do that, he cut the chain of the side entrance and gained access from there. Then he used a sledgehammer shovel to dig 3 footprints. When he found what he's looking for, he bagged it up and filled all the holes.
Ah, but then Sean must have showed up, right?
I think he did, yes. Chairman Winter would have had to find a hiding place, and Torosaurus suit proved to be just that.
Gah! All that from that pair of dirty gloves? It's good, but it's just speculation. We don't have any proof that what's inside that suit. He could have dug up those holes and gone out there before the kid. Ooh.
But he didn't. And there's proof that in the footage shows Chairman Winter was still present when the recording was made.
What?
It's a shame Agent Lang didn't notice it himself. But if we compare the situation as we see it now to the situation as it appears on Sean's rehearsal tape, and compare it to the what we saw in Chairman Winter's garage, it soon becomes clear that Chairman was present. Well, part of his image shows that Chairman Winter was still here.
Take that!
Ah, fuck.
Take that!
Oh, there we go. Look at the bag next to the Torosaurus suit. And we see the same bag in Chairman's Winter garage. The same bag. The dirt on the gloves. That has to indicate connection, surely. I think that pretty much seals it. Was Excelsior Winter in the suit? And if he was there, then the president's body couldn't have been. Good. It seems I've convinced Agent Lang of the flaw in his theory.
Somebody get Chairman Winter's house right now. He knows what's in that bag.
Yes, sir. Oh, done lost your minds? Can't believe what I'm hearing. Oof. What is this hog's wheel?
This is all we need.
Okay, so while you're at our offsite, can you drag these two criminals off? Can you drag these two criminals off the set? They are currently trespassing. Yes, if you could do that, please, and thank you. And make sure they get the highest sentence they can for trespassing. I don't want to deal with them again.
I think I've demonstrated more than adequate that's exactly what they are.
Oh man, I don't know. What you just did, I don't believe in, that's that. I done told y'all, I seen the big bad bull with my own two eyes. You were in that storeroom for 2 nights. With, I'm going to assume, not a lot of food and water. Maybe you're just delirious and maybe just delirious and had delusion. Wait, about let's go. What kind of jumps would be if we did, huh? Completely sane and normal.
Responsible ones. I guess that's the whole problem.
Oh, yeah, responsible ones. Wait, ain't that just how? Ain't like this how about the footprints now? What? You're seen fraternizing with one of the monsters, ain't that correct, young man? But a young lady over there, if not very mistaken.
We'll never get anywhere with these two around.
Maybe we could have proved them that wasn't a monster either. I'll finally drop it. What do you think, Mr. Edgeworth? Any bright ideas?
Prove that it wasn't a monster. Fine, I don't suppose much else for it. Let's see what we can do.
Hold it!
Could I politely ask you both calm down? The monster the boy was seen to. We know what it is now.
Huh?
That's right. Sean's rehearsal tape finally cleared out that particular mystery.
Good deeds.
The point at which Miss Nichols thought she saw Sean with Gordy. Been right. When he was making his rehearsal tape, I think she mistook a certain object for the legendary creature of the lake.
Take that!
Camera, you fucking morons. That's right. It was a camera crane. That's what Miss Nichols saw, not Gordy.
What?
Sean's rehearsal tape was shot from a noticeably elevated viewpoint. A viewpoint would only have been possible if the camera in question were attached to a crane.
Bull! How the heck would she make a mistake like that, huh?
Cause she's a fucking terrible journalist, I know. Oh, indeed, Miss Nichols. Oh, they're talking about Miss Nichols, never mind.
Yes?
You told us you think you need new glasses, didn't you?
Yeah, my eyesight's got way worse all of a sudden.
And I imagined that when you thought you saw Gordy, it was quite heavily shrouded in darkness.
That's right. I only really saw silhouettes. But you done told us! Skin like an enormous worm, you says. You're about to try to tell us the precious crane up and grew skin somehow? Ain't even no flesh on them, metal bones, let alone skin.
You're entirely correct, of course, but that crane as it were a particular picture away. But it did have a skin of salt last night.
I knew you're a scoop hater, but this is a plum crazy.
Ah yes, cause the implication that a film studio is breeding giant kaiju-sized monsters is a perfectly normal, logical, and sane conclusion to come to. Could you see why I was annoyed when I saw her show up? But I do think it's time to finally put the both of them out of their misery. Okay.
Take that!
This has been a giant waste of time. Miss Nichols told us that it seemed likely to have rained last night. That never happened in the end. But I think Sean may have covered the crane in a rainproof sheet nonetheless. And that might interpret young reporters thought Miss Nichols mistook for Gordy.
What? Ah, heck.
Well, Sean, am I mistaken?
You see everything, don't you? Gotta say, you're pretty amazing.
I'm sorry, Miss Hart, but Miss Nichols' monster was no such thing. It was simply a trick of light.
Ugh, and just like that, dream dies. Again. Chief. I think that may have finally shut them up. I thought the kid was holding out on us. It seems I could have maybe just been a little wrong. Maybe, you think. Alright, we know what the so-called monster was now. Everybody happy? Everybody except these two.
Agent Lang. President's autopsy report's out, sir.
Is it? Let's see it. Death was due to full body contusion and bone fractures caused after extreme pressure from above. So the cause of death, he was crushed.
Just as we thought. April 5th, 11 p.m.
Test results still haven't come back for the yellow substance found in his chest. They did find gunshot residue in the right hand.
Gum shop residue? Guess he was kid at heart, huh?
Gunshot residue, Kate. It's a substance left behind when a firearm is discharged. Its presence indicates that the president may have used a gun.
Really? But we didn't find a gun anywhere, did we?
Indeed not. That makes the residue something of a riddle. Well, Agent Lang, that clears one thing up at least. The president didn't die from a fall, which means he wasn't pushed from the roof of a big building. He was crushed by the falling Torosaurus head, just as we said he was.
Guess I have to accept that now. Fine, you're right.
Amazing. So does that mean Judge Gavel's isn't suspect anymore either?
Surely it must. Over the cause and time of death ruled her out. We met with the She met with the president the night before last. The autopsy reports the time of death at around 11 PM last night. The Torosaurus head fell around then too. The facts line up perfectly.
Phew, what a relief.
Sorry, but it might be a little too soon to celebrate.
What?
Sure, I think we accept that. The falling head must have been what killed the president. That begs the question of what could have caused it to fall. Or who.
We know what happened late last night, so we'd have to think about who was here last night at the time.
Where are you getting at exactly? You can't mean...
I'm afraid I do. You did it, didn't you? Sean! The kid's hiding something. He was right here last night, right when the body was found. He saw the footprints. And yet he wants us to believe he knows nothing about what happened. That's a big ask, surely.
We haven't yet established the footprints had anything to do with the murder. So if he did see them, that doesn't mean he was involved.
Maybe not. His face tells me different.
He was just fucking milk carton sweating.
As does the fact he was shaking like a leaf.
It does seem like Agent Lang might be onto something, but I don't think Sean's going to talk.
Fine. Keep your mouth shut, kids. I have a better idea. Why do I let your tape do the talking?
What exactly are you planning, Agent Lang?
The police have some pretty sophisticated image analysis tools these days.
You would go to such extreme lengths to see my son convicted.
It's not ideal. The boy won't talk. We don't have any other way of getting to the truth. Detective Gumshoe, you have access to exactly such a device, do you not?
Sure do. Little V. Good. Then she makes it nice and quick.
Mr. Edgeworth, my request that might be you who carries out the analysis in question.
Why me?
I fear that Agent Lang might be inclined to believe the worst. Oh?
In which analysis isn't exactly my specialty, but alright.
I mean, I guess...
No, wait.
I meant to press R, not T. Oh, come on.
Ooh. Sorry. Ooh. What the?
What is it, Mr. Edgeworth? Let me see, let me see.
What is it? What's the matter? Show me.
Mr. Edgeworth, the court asks you to share your findings.
Zoom in on the top right part of the image, look closely.
There's a person here,
The president? Oh, what? You're kidding, right? Well, I say that's pretty decisive, wouldn't you?
This doesn't look good for Sean at all.
Wait, this doesn't prove anything. I didn't know he was there. I don't believe you. And the image does in fact prove something very important. That you and the president were here at the crime scene together. Admit it, kid. You murdered President Wang.
No, that's ridiculous. Why would he? Sean, you didn't. You can't have. Can you?
What do we do, Mr. Edgeworth? It's hard to push back against footage like this. Surely even you can't deny it looks pretty bad for the kid, Mr. Prosecutor. He claimed he knew nothing about what happened. The president's right there with him.
Sean, what are you not telling us? We have to know.
He's right, Sean. Be honest now. It's the only way. The truth is, it was all my fault.
Sean, what did you do?
It was my fault. The Torosaurus head fell off the trailer.
Oh. I went up to the roof of the trailer to prep for the kit I was using. Turned on the heater while I was there. I must have left it burning when it came back down to run my lines. Then my mom called and I left to go. Then I left the set to go talk to her. When I came back after the call, Torosaurus head had fallen from the roof and the president was just there, lying next to it. No. We did find evidence of fire having been broken out on up on the roof.
It was just a tiny one, so I put it out.
So you're saying the president died because of Sean?
If he did it, that would make the whole thing just an accident.
What did you do with the head after you found it on the ground?
I took it apart and carried the pieces to the roof. Put it back together again. You're saying you put out the fire and moved the head back where it fell from? In other words, you tried to cover your tracks. You're a real piece of work, kids.
It's not like I did any of that on purpose. I really did just forget to turn the heater off. Yeah, so when the fire broke through the legs, the table would collapse. And the heads.
And you swear it was an accident. Seems a little convenient. What was the president even doing here in the first place? How the heck am I supposed to know? I didn't see anybody, I swear. I still don't believe you. Why would the President Wayne come to this place in the middle of the night?
His reasons for coming here are something of a mystery, and that's true. He met Judge Gavelle up on the roof 2 nights ago. But he was also here on the movie set last night. Did he come to meet Sean? I think we'll need to go over the boy's statements carefully indeed.
Hold it!
You're a fit and hearty young man, Sean. It's spring now, surely you really don't need a fire that stove.
He's a fit and hardy young man who needs to look after himself.
Really, Your Honor? But is he resourced to such measures, even during warm weather?
Seriously? So we're gonna argue with something like that right now?
Good. He's right, of course.
You've made your point, Sean. I've told you before to watch how you talk to people.
So I'm gonna try to like breeze through this. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of do want to try to end soon. Think about my lines and scene, anything else. So I forgot. Everyone forgets stuff. I shall do so much stuff. An air conditioner. I leave the air conditioner on. I forgot. So I've dropped off the ladder of the bookshelves or make prank calls. The one thing I would never forget to is turn on my unattained heater. Please, Sean, go on.
Jeez, a lot, huh? Anyway, as I was saying.
Hold it.
It was in the middle of the night and the set was deserted. Why did you need to leave in order to talk to your mother?
I forgot I was supposed to talk to her. I got confused, I guess. If I didn't leave, she'd find out the hotel. Sorry.
That doesn't make sense. You know that, don't you? Fine. Look, the camera was rolling and the mics were all live, okay? They want a conversation on tape where anybody could hear. He's embarrassed about being recorded, speaking on the phone to his mother.
So I did your rehearsal, ran off set as quick as I could.
Hold it.
Were there any signs that was about to fall before you left?
I don't remember. I was concentrating on my lines.
But a fire had broken out of the roof because of the heat you forgot to turn off. Did you really hear nothing at the time?
No, I had my headphones on.
Why?
Playing to sound check, to help me concentrate. It's playing it loud, so yeah, I definitely didn't hear anything.
Except for the sound of your phone ringing when Judge Gavelle called you.
Not cell phones vibrate these days, right? Anyway.
Hold it.
Did you notice anything unusual about the body?
I don't know. It was dark.
You saw it seems even more reticent than usual.
I think he wants to go back over that memory one more than he has to, Mr. Edgeworth.
I'm sure he doesn't, but is that really it? Should I push him a little more? It was dark, but you knew there was a body nonetheless. He's hiding something. I'd like to find out what. Most people are crying for help. They saw somebody lying on the ground. And yet you didn't.
Yeah, because what was the point? He was dead.
So you said. What I'm interested in is how you're able to be sure. Why were you certain that he was dead?
He was lying on the ground, that huge... Sorry. Didn't take much to figure out what must have happened.
You couldn't have guessed that the impact would have killed him? How did you really know? I'll tell you how. Because you checked.
Fine, I checked, okay. I was scared, but... Yeah, I went to the body and looked. I wasn't breathing.
So I was right. Why try to hide that fact? There must be a reason. Could you tell me how the body looked at that point?
I couldn't tell. He was dead at first. No blood or anything, so I just had to be sure. No one was clothes either. It's completely clean.
Completely clean, you say?
There we go.
Nothing on his clothes? Nothing at all?
Yeah, nothing. Why? Was there a problem with that?
There's something you're clearly hoping we've forgotten.
What are you talking about? There isn't. It's not true.
Unlucky for you, we remember it rather well. Talking about, of course, the yellow speckles of the president's clothes. Oh. You studiously avoid mentioning them throughout your testimony. An absence I find suspicious, to say the least.
No. Nuts. I
hope for your sake that you have a satisfactory explanation. George Gavelle?
Allow me to explain.
You, but
The yellow residue on the president's chest? I imagine it was from a bouquet of flowers. Lion lilies, to be precise.
lion lilies. Are those real? Are those like real flowers?
2 nights ago, when I met the president on the roof of the big building, I presented him with a bouquet. It was a type of lily with yellow petals. I imagined that the substances of the President Wang's chest was pollen from those flowers. Huh? But there weren't any on the in the printout from the security camera, only because the president was in the way.
But why give him flowers?
That is not something I'm at liberty to divulge.
What? More secrets? Are you serious? First you would have tell us why you met with him. Now you can't tell us about the flowers?
My sincerest apologies. But I can tell you... But all I can tell is that I gave him the bouquet.
A bouquet that was nowhere near the body when it was discovered.
How do you explain that? I cannot.
Ha! Seriously, Your Honor. Some things won't... you won't explain the rest, can't... Ooh. You wouldn't let us fly in a courtroom? What makes you think we'll accept it? Hey, you leave her alone.
Sean, I threw the flowers away, okay?
You did? So they were there when you first found the body?
Yeah. They were right down his chest. And now squashed completely flat.
Oh, I guess that makes sense, right?
They were going to crush along with the president.
And the pollen would have smeared across his jacket front. That does explain things rather neatly. But why remove the bouquet and dispose of it?
No reason.
He's almost as evasive as his mother.
More secrets. They're quite a pair. There is no secrets. I know exactly why Sean disposed of the bouquet. Huh? You saw me leave the house with it, didn't you?
Oh, I get it.
When you saw the flowers on the president's body, you remembered seeing them of your mom, seeing your mom with them.
And felt the need to prevent her from coming under suspicion.
No, you got it all wrong.
And that's his least convincing lie yet.
I often decorate our home with lion lilies. I imagine that's why he remembered.
So the flowers his mother was carrying showed up on the president's body? And because of that, he got rid of the bouquet and kept quiet about discovering the corpse? Heh.
Well, that ties everything nicely, doesn't it?
Too nicely for my tastes.
Why? What's wrong with nice?
I guess you've forgotten her. Kid also told us he was responsible for the head falling in the first place.
Yeah, he did, but...
He's still our only suspect. The finger of suspicion still seems to be pointing firmly in Sean's direction, however... Wait. I could think of a far more likely culprit than the boy.
What? Who?
The person who was holding Sean captive until a short while ago.
That's right. That's right. We had to rescue him from a warehouse refrigeration unit down the harbor. So, a refrigeration unit down at depot?
Yeah.
I bet it wasn't switched on. The poor kid might have frozen into popsicle otherwise. He was doing his best to call out for help, which is how we found him. Sedatus had worn off, so he was wide awake and pretty loud.
Sedatus. Isn't that what you were given to?
Yep. Found a bottle on the floor in the units. It was even the same brand. 3Zs. And like super strong.
Well, Agent Lane, surely that suggests Sean's a victim, not a suspect. Somebody else was responsible, and I think they're behind all this.
Oh yeah? And a secret mastermind of yours was here last night too?
Nah, I can't yet say.
Ha!
It's not like you to be so vague, Mr. Prosecutor.
Sadly, we just don't have anything tied a mysterious kidnapper to the murder of the president. So is there anybody else? Somebody other than Sean who could have committed the murder? Of course.
That's right. The kid is our only suspect.
Not quite. I could think of another.
What?
Somebody who was just recently proved was right here in the movie set last night.
Chairman Winner. You think he killed President Wang?
Why not? We've proven that he was present. And if he was there, he's as viable a suspect as anybody else, wouldn't you say?
Winner? Could he really have?
It's certainly another possibility to consider.
12 years ago, he was.
That number again.
Look, a lot happened, okay? Oh, 12 years ago or more. My father and the president being friends. Our families being the ones that kept him safe.
Lang. Like the Lang from 12 years ago.
Yep, good to see that you're finally about to pay for your crimes. Even if it did take a while for you to get what was coming to you.
Agent Lang, what happened 12 years ago?
It's nothing to do with you.
I think it's everything to do with me. It's clearly connected to this case.
Heh. And you could prove that, can you? Go ahead. Show me.
Proof?
If you can't prove this conversation's over.
Take that!
This is a report about Bronco Knights. It was sent to Chairman Winner by Warden Lagarde. This last part particularly should be of interest to you.
Retrieved the package we laid to rest 12 years ago. In front of the planter.
And that's not all. If you take a look at this. The letter was sent to Miss Rosie Ringer, the victim of the murder that happened the night before. We don't know who sent it, but it does say this. Good luck getting your revenge for what happened 12 years ago.
What? But
Something strange is going on, Agent Lang. Miss Ringer was murdered here last night. President Wang locked her along after. There's a connection between the two murders. There has to be. And I believe we could trace back the connection to the event 12 years in the past. Am I wrong?
these old wounds you're opening here. Insult to my family name.
Please, Agent Lang. We need to know. Who on earth was that?
Shifu! Huh? What are you all doing here? We come to find you, sir. We heard you were looking into the incident from 12 years ago. Idiots! I'm not your boss anymore. Go back to your duties right now. We can't do that, sir. What? You're disobeying a direct order? Please, sir. I'm begging you, we all are. You have to reopen the investigation of that SS5 incident. We know you can't let it go until you figured out what happened, and we can't either.
Well, Agent Lang, it seems your former underlings want the events of the past explained too.
Think it's that easy? That you solved the case just like that?
I think we can. Together. I mean, I did just solve a case from 18 years ago, so you never know.
Ha! Well, alright then. Offer accepted. Yes, sir, Shifu.
Shifu. Nice. I'm sorry, Kay?
You're looking into a case from the past, right? I just happen to have someone that'll help with that.
Oh, you mean Mr. Thief? Okay, we'll probably call things here because we are going on for longer than I thought.
Sadly, we don't have the files relating to the case.
Huh? How come?
Access to files restricted. They're top secrets.
Really? Why?
Beats me. Somebody must have something to hide. Even if I'll never see them. Everything I know I read in newspaper articles from the time.
That's fine. Just tell us what you can.
Alright. The SS5 incident happened on a winter's day 12 years ago. February 10th to be precise. Your police received a call directly from a kidnapper. I've got the president of Zhengfa.
So he was kidnapped.
Yeah, SS5 is the official designation of the president kidnapping case. Kidnapper wanted $100 million.
100 million. Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
100 million?
How much money even is that? More than you can imagine, it seems.
Last person president that night was my father. They were together at the embassy of Zhengfa until midnight of the 10th. Nobody knows what happened to the president until he was kidnapped. Our government did everything they could to scrape together the money. They were desperate to save him. In the end, they succeeded. Money was handed over and the president came home safely.
So President Wang was head honcho even back then? Wow, going Mr. President. Okay, a president going for that long is not a good thing.
Heh. Length of time staying in power isn't even close to the most impressive thing about him.
Investigation top secrets. As for trials. So suspect was arrested. Yeah, none other than our friend, Fifi Lagarde. So it's all grounds suspect Gordon Lagarde. He must have had evidence he won't charge otherwise, but I've never been able to find materials for the case. I'm sorry, but that's all I know. What do we do now, Mr. Edgeworth? This is useful information, but I don't think it's enough for a little thief to recreate the scene. So really nothing we can do. Oh, Francisca.
Francisca.
Hey, Mr. Fender. We finally wrapped things over the courthouse, so we thought we'd see what you kids are up to. Yeah.
What's this?
It says SS5 incident. Investigation report.
When Fifi Lagarde mentioned the incident from 12 years earlier, I couldn't help but wonder. So I decided to look into it, and this was what Interpol provided.
Nice work, Francisca.
Don't get the wrong idea, Miles Edgeworth. You're no longer a prosecutor. I didn't do this for you. I did it so the colleague could solve his father's final case.
Aye, sis. But everything related to SS5 was supposed to be top secret.
Yes, but that classified only applied to the prosecutor in charge of the case, Excelsior's winner.
He was the prosecutor in charge?
Him again?
Don't worry. Due to the outcome of the morning's trial, he's been stripped of his authority. The outcome was no small part thanks to the efforts of his own son.
Eustace.
I forget how much I like to talk in this. Give you a message. Leave Dad and Lagarde to me. You focus on the case over there. He's even sounding like a prosecutor. Indeed he is.
All right. Pardon me. So my throat's like hurting now, so that's why I'm not really talking. Like even the back of my nose. First chance by the name of Alf Aldown. Alf Aldown. He was killed by the culprit for witnessing kidnapping. So this is where it sort of happened, huh? Yeah? As in big building? No, construction of big building only began a year ago. For that. Now getting to the stuff I know. 12 years ago, this place would have been the happy family home. Like for the retired people. No, it was a place for children without parents. An orphanage, in other words. Okay, you didn't need to tell me what an orphanage was. Yeah, and the place was run by Fifi Lagarde. She called her happy little home. As the proprietor of the institution, I suppose understandable she came to under suspicion. President Wang. Excelsior's winner Anne Wooden Lagarde. Surely SS5 incident must be related to our current case. Okay, could you please enter the data... Okay. Okay, hurry up so I can save and leave, please. We're seeing as the front yard of the orphanage as it was 12 years ago, at least as far as the police reports describe it. Been snowing. Yeah, from what I heard, the footprints were wound up pretty. So fell day, previous day. Other words, before the incident occurred. And we will begin the investigation next time. Because I want to end. Alright, but yes, thank you all for coming today. Oh, now in the middle part. Jesus Christ, okay. Anyway, yeah, I thank you all for coming. Guess just some update on some things. I have started taking notes on how to draw legs, and we'll be doing practice on that soon. Other than that, I don't really have anything to announce. Who's on right now? Sorry, we went on for way longer than I thought we were. Let's see. It's very Don tonight. He was currently playing Woman Musume. Yes. Because I know you guys just happen to love that game so much. Right. Sorry if I'm... Oh, no the fuck it ain't. Alright. Sorry if I'm ending things rather quickly, my throat is hurting. Next stream will either be tomorrow or on Saturday nights, where we will either be doing more art or more easy depending on how I'm feeling. Currently more towards art, but we'll see. Alright, that is the Ray message, and remember, if you don't have my most explosive anyways, if choosing songs they are appropriate. As always, check out my socials. I have commissions over to VGen. Oh, that's not how you spell commissions. And check out the Discord. Yeah. Right. Now I will now set up the raid. Alright. With that being said, I have been Jazzy Jamie, your virtual rest of the internet, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.